Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? Me? Well, it's stated the obvious, but I'm very, very glad it's Friday. This past week seems to have lasted for about a month, so I'm looking forward to kicking back with a few friends on tomorrow's Saturday social show before putting my feet up for the weekend. So while I start the wind down towards a Sunday afternoon nap on the sofa, let me post the question of the day, roll the intro, and get this show on the road. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. It's Friday, the 4th of March, and as that remarkably persistent guy just said, welcome to the Breakfast Show. I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's excavator heavy show, new E-Series puts Case at the cutting edge of excavator tech. The Scottish Plant Operators Association, that's a mouthful for a Friday morning, has issued guidance to help companies transition from red to white diesel. Things are looking up at John Deere. Hitachi gets connected, and we have a mini marvel as Kubota celebrates a quarter century of mini excavator leadership. We'll get to all of that in just a second. But first, let's see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days. Happy birthday! And it's many happy returns to composer Antonio Vivaldi and to astronomer Patrick Moore. Happy birthday also to singer Bobby Womack, to Live Aid impresario Harvey Goldsmith, and to actor Gunnar Hansen, the man behind the Leatherface mask in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, to gravel-voiced singer Chris Rea, to football legend Kenny Dalglish, and to boxer Ray Boom Boom Mancini. But far more importantly, happy birthday to actress Patsy Kensit. I actually played with Patsy Kensit when I was a child. Things could have turned out so very differently, but I wasn't as smooth at 4 years old as I am now. Many happy returns to them, one and all. Those of you that were here yesterday will know that the show was a little bit disjointed as we were trying desperately to keep you abreast of the Case excavator launch that was taking place simultaneously. As a result, you may have missed the details of precisely what the launch was all about. So to recap, Case Construction Equipment has announced the launch of its new Case E-Series crawler excavator range. The Case E-Series range includes 7 new models from 13 to 30 tons. That's the CX 130E, 160E, 180E, 210E, 240E, 250E, and 300E. Features include new FPT Industrial Stage 5 compliant engines, enhanced cab design, improved hydraulic controls and settings, machine structure and undercarriage, and new full range of Case service solutions. I'm going to post a link to more details in the chat in just a second, but while I'm doing that, let's take a look at these exciting new machines in action. You can find out more about the new E-Series models using the link that is now in the chat. Alternatively, you can watch the entire full-length E-Series excavator launch over on YouTube. Just go over to YouTube and search for Case at Work. Now, while I don't want today's show to turn into a Case fan club, even though I have switched hats for reasons that will become clear, I do have one other very quick point to add. About half an hour before the show started, our friend Ken Hatcher sent me a link to a news story announcing that Casey's parent company, CNH Industrial, has donated an astonishing $500,000 to support Ukrainians impacted by the ongoing conflict in their country. In addition, the company is establishing a global fund to which employees can donate. CNH will then match those contributions dollar for dollar. I'm sure this donation doesn't mark Case as unique. I'm sure there are other companies out there doing likewise, and I know that JCB has hit the pause button on its activities in Russia. But this is really an admirable stance taken by CNH, and I do think they should be applauded for it. You can find out more about that story over at demolitionnews.com right now, where it is the lead story. I'm back to the comfy hat now. From one upgraded excavator series to another. As we've discussed previously, John Deere excavators are oddly absent from the UK market, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't keep an eye on precisely what they're up to. And judging by this new video, things are most certainly looking up. I have to say, those John Deere machines look very smart indeed. And if anyone from John Deere is watching and would like to give us the opportunity to see them in the flesh, I'm open to offers.
Axoft and Svantec are your high-end partners for noise, vibration, dust and air quality systems, sensors and software. To find out more, visit axoft.co.uk or call 01234 639 550.
In approximately 4 weeks' time, the fuel landscape of the UK demolition and construction industry will change forever. After 60 years as the sector's fuel of choice, subsidised red diesel is going away, leaving in its wake countless companies for whom the resulting hike in fuel costs might just prove to be the camel that breaks the camel's back. Now, I could dwell on the fact that this is a governmental cash grab that penalises the very sector it is charged with leading the nation back to prosperity. I could focus on the fact that the same government has promised to giveth with one hand with a huge increase in spend on infrastructure and has taketh away with the other hand by landing the industrial with a massive new fuel bill. I could also point out that at a time when it could have encouraged the use of cleaner alternative fuels such as HVO by offering a red diesel style subsidy, it has chosen instead to just rip the rug from under the feet of the sector. Everything is scheduled to change on the 1st of April, and it is surely no coincidence that the 1st of April is April Fool's Day. As we reported yesterday, several trade bodies are fighting the switch right down to the wire. And one of those organisations is the Scottish Plant Operators Association, or SPOA, which describes the forthcoming switch from rebated red diesel to non-rebated white diesel as a hammer blow to the industry. And even while it's fighting for a postponement of that switch, the SPOA has issued a new guidance to help companies transition from red to white diesel. I would strongly recommend that you grab a copy. You can actually grab a copy right now over in the chat. We've posted a link to it. I've read it this morning and it is very, very good indeed. So go take a look.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
We're going to be looking at the latest tech crammed into the latest Hitachi excavators in just a few moments. But before we look ahead, we're going to take a very quick look back. Mini excavator pioneer Kubota is currently celebrating 25 years of market leadership. Now, I did the PR for Kubota for a decade or more, back in the days of John Woodward, Bob Osmond, Richard Sayers, the introduction of the K009, if you remember that. And if you do remember that, you're almost as old as I am. I've always had a bit of a soft spot for the brand. Well, the company has produced a new video that charts its relationship with one of its long-standing dealers. Let's take a look.
I'm Andrew Dobson of PV Dobsons. We're in Kendal in the Lake District, which is our home base and has been since the 1930s. And I'm the third generation. PV was my grandfather. We wanted to work with Kubota because my father and uncle, who ran the company at the time, recognised that we needed to be into the mini digger market. It was the up and going to be growing business segment, and traditionally we've been working with backhoes and that sort of plant going back to the 1950s. What sets Kubota apart from other manufacturers is their focus on mini excavators and their dominance in this market, and their offering, what they offer in that field, the great selection, and they're reliable and dependent and have built up a great reputation over a number of years, and we've been selling them since 1992. The three words I'd use to describe Kubota are credible, reliable and residual. Credible because they've been number one in Europe for the past 25 years and the byword in the United Kingdom for mini excavators. Reliable because they have just a fantastic reliability. You just have to look at our warranty claims per machine, it's almost unbelievable. And the residual because they have fantastic residual values, which is a key point for our customers and the type of customers that buy Kubota machines. Kubota has helped us grow and evolve by being the number one in excavators in the UK, and this has led to repeat business. Once we sold one into an area, the good name spreads and we can sell more Kubota machines. Key benefits of Kubota machines for operators are that they're well designed and easy to use, good for operators, that they're reliable, but with that what we mean is uptime. They're available to use all the time, so very little downtime, and they're getting them working and earning all the time. And the last point is that a lot of our customers are owner operators, so they've bought a Kubota and they get a good residual. It's protecting their investment. The advice I would give to other businesses looking to partner with Kubota are long-term vision, forward planning and gradual growth. The future for our business working with Kubota is long-term development. Build on our market share. We plan to increase and improve our service and backup offering, which has always been very important to the company, and gradually work to buy or sell into more businesses across the whole area that where we represent Kubota.
"30 years as a dealer speaks volumes, I think, for both PV Dobson and for Kubota UK. So hats off to both of them. And I would have worn a Kubota hat, but I don't have one. So if anybody from Kubota is watching and would like to fix up an old man with a new hat, you know where to find me. There was a time when a game of excavator top trumps would have been pretty straightforward. You could compare operating weight, engine horsepower, breakout force and dig depth. Today, however, such a game would be far more difficult and far more complex because so many of the features of modern machines are invisible and in many ways intangible. Take, for example, the latest line of machines from Hitachi. On the face of it, I think we'd all agree that Hitachi makes a damn fine excavator. But in addition to all the visible features and benefits, those machines contain a whole heap of underlying tech. Take a look at this.
I'm Andy Clifton, Applications Engineer with Topcon Positioning. Most of us are already aware of the benefits of machine control when it comes to efficiency and cost savings. But where Topcon really make the difference is in insisting Hitachi and their users to get the most from the system. As part of our partnership with Hitachi, we provide end-to-end support on all of our products. From training the Hitachi engineers to prepare and fit the system before it leaves the yard, through to driver training and engineering support when the machine arrives with the end user. Key to Hitachi customers gaining the most from our system is our web-based site link support tool. This cloud-based solution allows us to remotely take over the screen in the cab to troubleshoot the system, train the driver, transfer data and minimise downtime, all without leaving the office. In addition, our systems fully support tilt-rotate bucket systems such as the steel wrist installed on this McDermott's machine, which brings further flexibility to earthwork operations. McDermott's have embraced this technology and the results are plain to see in their efficient data workflows and their continued investment with Hitachi machines running Topcon machine control.
My name is Pat Bulcock. I'm the MD of Steelworths UK Limited, one of the special attachment suppliers to Hitachi Connected Technology. We supply tilt rotators to Hitachi excavators from 2 to 34 ton. On this ZX225 is an X26 with an S70 coupler and X-Control control system. It tilts 45 degrees left and right, rotates 360 degrees continuously and enables the attachments to move in a more flexible manner. For customers, it increases efficiency, productivity and improves overall job site safety. For operators, it provides a simpler work environment without need to frequently reposition the machine. It's the key that unlocks the attachment.
My name is Piotr Bolesta. I'm a technical engineer for GKD Technologies. This Hitachi ZX225 is fitted with our 2RCI product, designed to increase safety during lifting operations. Sensors on the boom, slurring and hydraulics monitor and control the movement side to side or slew, how far the boom can be raised and the load that can be lifted. Audible and visual alerts are given to the operators as the maximum position or load capacity is approached. The parameters can be preset by site managers or manually by the operator and ensure that the machine works to its maximum capacity within safe limits. The system stops the machine automatically if the parameters are going to be breached. This machine is also fitted with a beacon as standard, showing that it's using a restrict or a safety control product. Our goal is to dramatically increase safety on your job site.
My name is John Moriarty, Production Director for McDermott's. I have overall operational responsibility for the business, including all plants. We have just purchased 2 ZX225 excavators with Hitachi Connected Technology. We have purchased these machines with specification of tilt rotators, 3D machine technology and height and slew restrictors. We bought the machines through Hitachi UK. The biggest benefit to us was it's a one-stop shop, which meant we had no downtime with retrofitting equipment. We could finance the machines through one provider rather than splitting it up. The other benefit to this is we go to one place for any service and warranty issues. We don't get any downtime with the reliability of these machines.
My name's Tom Healy and I've been an operator for 25 years. On this site, I'm operating a ZX225 US to install drainage and prepare for a new road construction. Using the TopCon system is easy. It means I can work more accurately and more quickly. It also makes me feel like I'm part of the engineering team. I can see the data and what's happening on site and show them what I've done and where we're at. The tilt rotator is really useful because it enables the bucket to move in a more flexible way, so I don't have to frequently reposition the machine and can work more efficiently. The height, slew and load monitoring and control helps me work more safely, with alerts if the machine is reaching the maximum position or load capacity. It gives me peace of mind because I know the machine won't work beyond the limits that I have been set. The GKD system will stop it automatically.
Kind of makes you wonder how they cram it all in, doesn't it?
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Right, that should just about do us for the main part of the show today. A very quick reminder that I'll be here tomorrow for our unscripted Saturday social show. Regular viewers will know that those shows have no agenda as such, but based upon the news of the past week, I would imagine that subjects might include the switch from red to white diesel, the length of time taken to investigate accidents and fatalities, and the deafening silence from industry leaders on all that and so much more. But as ever, we will go where the conversation takes us. If that floats your conversational boat, then join us at 10 a.m. tomorrow, wherever you're watching this live, and you can make your voice and your opinion heard. I'm going to roll the outro in just a second before leaping gazelle-like over into the chat, which has been very busy this morning, see what you're all saying. If you can't stick around, please stay safe, look after yourself, your family, your friends, and your colleagues, and have a great weekend. But if you do have the time, I will see you on the other side of this.